because there's big, we have big plans, guys. We have big plans. Could you please? Yeah, no worries, bro. But guys, as I said, look, let's pay attention to 8:30 on Wednesday. So guys, all I want to do is give you value. Okay, cool, guys. Personal development. Do you have a vision? Do you have a vision board? Who are you listening to? Are you doing affirmations? Is your confidence growing in all aspects of your lives? Right? Is your confidence growing in all aspects? If it's not, guys, then you should go back down to doing No, you should be doing personal development. Right? You should have a vision board. Right? I'm improving each and every single day. Why? Because I want to become a better person. Right? And I'm not where I am, I'm not where I want to be right now. So this is why I'm doing all of this stuff, to become a better version, so I can start to see the financial gains as well. All right. Did you know 90% of trading is your mindset? Guys, there's not going to be too many PowerPoints. We're going to go straight into the charts in a minute. So guys, welcome to the Harmonic Scanner. Right, welcome to the Harmonic Scanner. What is the Harmonic Scanner, guys? I want to show you next few slides. It's an algorithm that combines patterns. Sorry, guys. Okay, so it's an algorithm that combines patterns and maths to find high probability trades in the foreign exchange market, right? The trading style is an intraday the swing trader, right? So in the foreign exchange market, there's 4 types of traders, guys. 4 types. You've got the position trader, which is like long term. So you trade long term, talking about months and years, right? And then you've got the swing trader, which can go for weeks, right? So you place a trade, you can go for weeks, right? I'm sure none of us are on that. None of us are on that level. And then you got the intraday. So I'm an intraday trader. So I place a trade in the morning, and by the end of the day, I should have made my profit, right? And then you got the scalpers that many of you guys, many of you guys are scalpers, right? Absolutely fine. Cool. How to access the Harmonic Scanner is you simply type in the harmonics.im. Guys, the reason why I'm showing you the Harmonic Scanner, because this is for each and every one of you guys, right? You can learn this skill, you can learn this product, guys. This is absolutely free of charge. I'm not sure if you're doing the HFX, it's possible. But guys, the Harmonic Scanner literally scans the market, right? And the simplicity of it, I'm going to show you the next few slides. All right, cool. Let's get into it. Okay, so I want you guys to write this down. I hope everyone's got notepads and pen. Right, the first thing you want to do, right? Nope, not this forex. No. The first thing you guys want to do when you go onto the when you're trading on a Harmonic Scanner, right? You want to go to the Forex Factory. I've not got it up. Shit. You want to go onto the Forex Factory, guys. And what the Forex Factory does, right? Okay, what the Forex Factory does, it just tells you if there's going to be a currency that is going to have a major impact, right? It's the news, so it's helping. Sorry, it's to do with the news, guys. Sorry, it's to do with the news, and basically, right. I'm not going to go too much into this, right? If the red folder is okay, so let's say for example, right, we're trading an NZD pair, right, New Zealand dollar, right? If there's a red folder next to it, it simply means that there's going to be a high impact news coming out at that specific at a specific time. Okay, so let's say for example on Wednesday the 8th April the 14th at 3 a.m. right, there's going to be a major news release on the New Zealand dollar. So what that simply means, guys, if it's a red folder, it simply means that whatever, if you're trading a currency, right, for example, NZD to the US dollar, it means that whatever your strategy might be, it might go out the window because it's going to be it could be very volatile, it could be very explosive because it's a major news release, right? For example, Brexit. If the Brexit was to happen at 10 o'clock, you wouldn't trade a GBP currency because you're not sure what might happen straight after the news release. Does that make sense, guys? Drop a 222 if that makes sense, so I can carry on. But and guys, also if there's any other color folder, just don't pay attention to it. So the main folder we want to pay attention to is the red folder. If it's a red folder, If it's a red folder, guys, we don't want to trade that specific, we don't want to trade that currency at that specific time. Right, we don't want to trade that currency at that specific time. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Cool. Okay, we can move it forward. Got some beasts in here. Love it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What we do? Okay, cool. Let's get back into it. Sorry, Harmonic scanner. Harmonic scanner. Okay, where's the Harmonic scanner? I ain't got it. Okay, cool. Let's go. So as I said, guys, to access this, it's called a harmonics.im, right? Harmonics.im. You literally log in, right? You log in, and then bish bash bosh, you're there. Bish bash bosh, you're there. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to teach, I'm going to go through the confirmation, I'm going to go through the setup, and I'm going to go through things to look at, guys. Things to look at. Now I want you guys to apply it. Guys, remember, right? We are not seven figure, we are not six, guys, we're not even six figure traders right now, right? So the least we should be doing is plugging into this platform. Remember, guys, there's so much value in this platform. Right, there's so much value in this platform, and this product alone. But guys, I used to make money. I used to make money off this product. I promise you, I did. When I first started, this was the product I used to make money off. And guys, right now, I still, me and Tom use this harmonic scanner, but for another strategy. We take this harmonic scanner. Right, remember, this is an algorithm. It basically scans the market, guys. So it's basically giving us a head start in getting into placing a trade, right? And so I want you guys to understand, you can literally start, and I know each and every one of us should be taking signals, right? We should be taking signals because the signals that we post in the WhatsApp group is fire at the moment. It's absolutely fire. So guys, we should be in profit. We should be making money, okay? Having said that, the scanner, right? The scanner is an algorithm. It scans the market. So all we need to do, I just want to get to the nitty gritty, right? All we need to understand, guys, right? Can everyone see? Okay. So many pop-ups. Okay. All you need to understand, guys, is there's letters X, A, B, C, D. All we are focused on is the D point, right? Write it down, guys. We're focused on the D point, right? If the D point is at the bottom, we go for a buy, right, guys? Make note of this, guys. If the D point is at the bottom, we go for a buy, a potential buy, right? We can go for a buy. By the way, guys, this scanner is like 7 out of 10. So 7. So guys, 7. So if you take 10 trades, you're more than likely going to win 7 trades, right? On its own, just by looking at the D point, right? Just by looking where the D point is, you can win a trade. Okay, does it make sense? So guys, if the D point is at the bottom, we're looking to go for a buy, right? And once again, if the D point is at the top, then we're looking to go for a sell. Okay, so if the D point is at the bottom, we're looking to go for a buy. If the D point is at the top, we're looking to go for a sell. Okay, cool. Now, one thing I want you guys to do when you come onto this harmonics.im is, if you can see my screen, the bottom of my screen, sorry, it says the time zone, right? This is not our time. It says 22:51. That's not our time, guys. So we're going to go to universal time. So what you're going to do is click onto that and just go to the top, universal time, right? Also, guys, what I want you to pay attention to is that make sure whatever broker you're looking at, whatever trade setup you're looking at the 15-minute time frame. So over to my left-hand side, you can see 15 minutes. What does that mean? That simply means, guys, each and every candlestick represents 15 minutes. So if you look at the bottom of my screen, guys, if you look at the bottom of my screen here, where my cursor is, right, it says 13th of April, 9:45. The next one's going to be 13th of April, 10 o'clock, right? And so forth. And over here, over to my right side, it just simply means that every broker that has a currency pair, you're looking at their 15-minute setup. You're looking at the 15-minute setup. Okay, does that make sense, guys? In terms of harmonic scanner, there's many different patterns, right? So you can see Gartley, shark, crab, butterflies, all different patterns, guys. You don't really need to pay attention to that today. What I would say with shark, though, shark simply means that the market is volatile. So shark will give you 2 entry points, right? 2 entry points. We won't talk about that today. I want to try and keep this really basic. I know there's quite a few newbies, but I really want you guys to start trying it out. This is, guys, I know, we're taking signals, good, we're taking signals, but now come on to Harmonic IM and try it out. Try it out, and really go for it. So, okay, guys, so what we've done so far is we've adjusted the time zone. Yeah, we've come onto this chart. We're double checking that the time frame is 15 minutes and 15 minutes over here, right? The broker, it does not matter what broker we're using. Whatever broker is there, we just use it, right? It doesn't matter. So Forex trades, just keep it as that. Now we're going through each currency pair. Now, what I want you guys to understand is when we look for a setup, right? All of this should not be here. Let's see if there's any new setup. Okay, no. Okay, there's no live. Let's see actually. There's no fresh setup. Okay, so all this setup, guys, and Tom, this is why Chance does his harmonic pitch books, because sometimes you just come and then all the setups are already done. Yeah. Okay, cool. 1 second, guys. Okay, so let me just go back to GPP CAD. Okay. So guys, I want this to make sense. Guys, I keep saying guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you this, right? Let's say, for example, all of this. You see this candlestick? See where my cursor is right now? All of this, none of this is here, right? Let's say none of this is here. Right. Yeah, let's just say none of this is here, none of these candlesticks here. What's going to happen, right, is the D point is going to be at the bottom. And what this is saying is that there's a potential setup, right? A potential setup for a buy. Okay, because remember the D point's at the bottom. So if the D point's at the bottom, it means the stop loss is going to be underneath. Right, if the D point's at the bottom, it means the stop loss is going to be underneath. If the D point's at the top, because you're planning to go for a sell, it means the stop loss is going to be above. So let that be another way of you remembering that if the D point's at the bottom, you go for buy. If the D point's at the top, you go for a sell. Okay, cool. So let's say, for example, the D point's at the bottom. Right, now we're looking for a potential buy. Right. So one of the confirmations is, okay, we're going to add an indicator, right? So, for example, okay, let me just say like this. So, right now, the harmonic scanner is like a 70% chance that you can win, right? So, you could just trade off the D point. If you see the D point at the end, at the bottom, you can just trade off it, right? If none of this is here, right? If none of this is here, and you got the entry point here, right? As long as the D points hit the entry point, which is good, and you got take profit here, right? You can just go for a trade. You can just literally go on a trade tomorrow, go into Harmonic Scanner and go for a trade, right? But we want to try to add a few things to make it a bit more, allow it to show us even more, right? Allow us to have confidence to go into the trade. So what you do, guys, you go to the indicator. Okay, you go to the indicator. You're gonna type in RSI, Relative Strength Index. Okay, what that simply means is it scans the market and it tells you what roughly the market is doing. Okay. Okay, cool. 70. Okay, let's keep it as that 70. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna bamboozle you guys. Right, okay, cool. So what the RSI does, it just literally scans the market. It tells you on average what the market is doing. Okay, but now I want you guys to pay attention. Okay, you see this line here? Yeah, can you see the line? It says number 70, right? Number 70, and this line below here says 30. Right, I want you guys to understand. If price hits this level of 70 or goes above the level, it means that the price is gonna it tends to mean that the price is gonna reverse. What is this? Someone's joining them. Sorry. It tends to mean that the price is gonna reverse, right? Because the market is based on what goes up must come back down, right? It's a pattern, right? It's a pattern. And if it hits this level here, guys. Someone's one sec, guys, one sec. Oh, no, nice. Okay, cool. So it tends to mean that the price. No, it does mean that the price is gonna. No, it's not. It does 100%. So it's like it's a good confirmation that the price is gonna reverse, right? So for example, if price hits this level, If price hits this level of 70, it tends to mean that the price is going to reverse, right? If it hits the level or just shies underneath, underneath it or goes above it, it means that next few minutes the price is potentially going to drop, right? And if it's what we call that, we call it overbought, right? Overbought. Right, so if the price is at the top, it means that because it's overbought, the market's going to reverse. And then same with the bottom, but the bottom, if it hits the 30, if it goes anywhere near the 30, we tend to say it's oversold. So if something is oversold, it has to reverse, guys. It has to go back into its original place, if that makes sense, and vice versa. So one confirmation, guys, is RSI, right? RSI. So guys, in trading, what you really want to do, guys, is trade with at least three confirmations. Three confirmations, guys. So you got the D point, right? D point, and the D point has hit the entry point. Cool. Now, then you've got the RSI. So for example, here, right? You see where my cursor is? You can see that the RSI has near enough hit the 30, right? It can be there or there, but it doesn't have to be pinpoint, right? And what's happened is, once it usually hits that level at the bottom, it means that it's oversold. So it has to reverse, guys. It has to go back to kind of normality, if that makes sense. Okay. And then, guys, let me know. Drop me 111. If you have any questions, guys, please unmute yourself and ask or write in the chat box. 111 to let me know, guys. I can carry on, and this is making sense. This is making sense. You can hear me clearly. Okay. Sometimes, guys, if you double click this, if you double tap this, you bring it up twice. You just go over here, and you can just delete it. Yeah, you can use a MACD as well. It's a bit more simpler. Yeah, guys, there's so many indicators. Yeah, you can use a MACD as well. It makes me, yeah, it's a bit more simpler. So yeah, cool. And next one, guys, when I jumped on this platform, I learned this. So I'm just teaching the way I learned it, and how Lee Williams taught some of you guys. Ben's funny. Okay, cool. All right, guys, cool. Okay, let's get in this. Okay, cool. Then you got the stochastic, guys. You got the stochastic. So the stochastic is simply it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same. If it's there's levels here, right? 30 and 70, right? If the lines are over these levels, it kind of means that it's going to reverse. The market's going to reverse. But also, guys, if you can see the red and the blue, right? The red simply means sellers, right? If the red is on top, guys, if the red's on top, it means that the sellers are in control. If the blue line's on top, it means the buy is in control. Does that make sense? Let me try and show you guys to make it a bit more clearer. Okay, let's show you. Let's go here. Let's try and bring this up. Okay. So let's look here, guys, right? Okay, yeah. Did you raise your hand? Do you have a question? Aman? I can see you raised your hand. Or was that by accident? Was that I think that's by accident. Cool. Okay, cool. So, guys, what? Yeah, no worries. Cool. Okay, so remember the stochastic, right? The stochastic, if you see a red line on top, it simply means the seller's in control. And if you see a blue line on top, it means that the buyers are in control, right? That's all you guys need to understand. Okay. So for example, where my cursor is here, right? You see these red lines on top? Red lines on top, yeah, it simply means up here the price is coming down. Okay. Right, and then you see eventually, look, D point, you see the blue line on top of the orange line, sorry, or the red line. It means that the buyers are back in control. Okay, but one powerful thing you want to take from this, guys, is the crossover. If you can see a crossover at the D point, right? So imagine you got the D point ready to go for buy. You got the RSI that's telling you that it's dropped down, it's been oversold. Now it's potentially going to go for a buy, right? And now you got the crossover. Where's the crossover? Oh, look, the crossover's here as well. Wow, this is a powerful confirmation. A hit tape profit one. Good, amazing. Okay, so the crossover represents that there's going to be a shift in the market, in the shift in the market. So guys, as you can see previously here, right? Price is going down, price is coming down, price is coming down. And what happens is the blue line, it seems like the buyers are now taking control, and there's a cross. So bam, that's another confirmation that look, price is going to potentially go for a buy, right? You don't want to just trade just off that confirmation, but with the RSI, with the deep point as well, that now can be that now is a good setup. It's a really good setup, right? I'm gonna give you one more confirmation, guys, and it is sorry, is the once you once you got all these confirmations, guys, right? Once you get all these confirmations, you got the RSI, you got the stochastic, you got the D point at the entry point. The candlesticks hit the entry point. What you're looking for, and it depends what candlestick you see. If you see an engulfing candlestick, then you could just get in for a buy in this example. But what you tend to want to do, right, is you want to see two candlestick the same color going in the direction that you want it to go. So for example, you got the D point. You got the D point that was a blue, right? And then you got the red, then the next candlestick is a blue. So the next candlestick, that's when I would get in. After all these confirmations, then the third candlestick I'm going to get in, right? Let's say, for example, this D point was, everything was in line, everything was correct, but the D point candlestick was a red, right? Let's say, for example, the D point candlestick was a red. I would wait for the next candlestick, and then the next candlestick I would get in, right? The third candlestick I would get in. I need to see two blues for this example to get in for a buy, right? If it's a red, if it's a sell, I need to see two reds in order for me to get in for sell on the third candlestick. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense, guys? I want each and every one of us, not each and every one of us, I want the newbies, especially newbies, to try it out. Amazing. Cool. 11 people. Let me see. Anyone else? Cool. Where's it? Cool. Two blues or red after the D point. Yeah, two blues or red after the. No, but so yeah, you can say that. But if the D point is a blue candlestick and then there's another blue, and then the third candlestick, I'm getting in. If that makes sense, Tom. So because this candlestick is a blue, next one's candlestick blue, I'm getting in the third one. Whereas if this candlestick was a red at the D point, it can be a red at the D point, right? Because it's a change it's a reverse in the market, right? I would wait for the fourth candlestick. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Guys, that's literally it. I want to show you, let's go through a trade that has been taken. And let's see, guys. Let's see. I've not gone through this, so we're gonna show you that, guys, live. One sec. Okay, cool. So look, guys, we've got the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame. We're looking at the CAD JPY. The UTC is on point as well. Now the D point is at the top, guys. The D point is at the top. This is a shark. Is it a shark? This is a shark scanner. It's a shark scanner. So it simply means it's quite a volatile pair. It's quite a volatile pair. What we do say as well is that if you're gonna go for a shark scanner, right, it's better to go onto the entry point. Go for take a trade on the entry point that's closer to the stop loss. Take a trade at the entry point closer to the stop loss. But this is all trial and error, guys. If it may not work for you, it may be better for you, but it's because it's closer to stop loss. That means that the drawdown is not going to be as bad. The stop loss is not going to be as bad if it does reverse that way. And yeah, that's what it means. Sorry, let me just put that away. So the D point, right? We had the D point. We had the D point here, guys. It's the D point is a blue. Is that entry point? It's the second entry point, right? The second entry point. Now let's see. Look, guys, let's see this. Okay, so the RSI, it's been overbought, right? It's been overbought, guys, because it's crossed over the 70 line, right? It's crossed over the 70 line, so it's been overbought. And guys, look down here, right? It has. Let's kind of zoom. It also has a crossover, guys. Look, can you see the crossover? Sorry. Guys, can you see the crossover where it's crossed over now? And because it's crossed over the blue, it means now the seller's in control. So now it's going down, 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 down. And guys, that's it. And then obviously, because the candlestick is a blue one, right? I would wait for 1, 2, and then the third candlestick I'm getting in. The third candlestick I'm getting in, and I'm gonna go for take profit 1. If I do twin trade, I'll go. If I do twin trade, the first one's gonna be take profit 1. The second trade, I'm gonna have it to take profit 2, right? And that's it, guys. That is actually it. Does anyone have any questions? Should we go for one that didn't? Let's go for one that didn't go right. That didn't go well. That didn't go too well. Oh. Let's go for one more, guys. I want to go to one that didn't go too well. Right. Okay. This one hit stop loss clearly. Let's see, guys. Let's see. All this confirmation, guys, gives the trader about 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, guys. So really apply it. Okay, guys. Let's look at this, right? Let's quickly look at this, and then I'll let you guys go. So let's see. Okay, so this candlestick here, right? It's the D point. Okay, the D point is a big buy candlestick. So straight away, that's a bit weird, right? You know, that's a bit. That's quite a strong candlestick as well. So it's a bit weird. Cool. Come down. So it's D point. We're supposed to go for a sell. Sorry, yeah. Okay. It did go over the 70 line. So that does represent a potential reversal in the market. Cool. And then we have the crossover. We do have the crossover here, but it's moving vaguely. It's moving a bit sideways, right? It's definitely moving sideways, and this is why, guys. Right? This is why you wait. Look at this, guys. This is why you'd wait for the second candlestick to be red, and then you get in for the third candlestick. But here it shows one candlestick, right? One candlestick. You would have seen that this is moving sideways, and so you probably wouldn't have got in. I would not have got in. Right, because first of all, I'm not seeing no. First of all, this one came to my attention straight away. Right, quite a solid blue candlestick. Okay, the RSI, yeah, give or take. This one, give or take, and then but the main one would have been the next one, the next two candlesticks because of the D point blue candlestick. Does that make sense, guys? Let me know if that makes sense. And that, guys, that is literally it. That is literally, guys, you can start to make money tomorrow on your demo account. Come onto the Harmonic Scanner. Guys, the Harmonic Scanner refreshes quite often. So you can see a setup and just quickly go onto RSI, click onto RSI as an indicator, click onto stochastic as an indicator, and just guys, look, see your cursor, just go down and see if it works. If it marries up, then go for the trade, guys. Go for the trade. It's absolutely powerful. It is powerful, guys. Oh wow, there's a gold scam today. Thank you. So gold, yeah, there's not usually gold scams on this market on this scanner. But guys, did everyone get value? Let me know. Does anyone have questions? Please, guys, one thing I want you guys to understand about this industry, you need to ask questions, guys. Speak up. Let's speak up. Let's ask questions. And let's really work as a team, guys. Let's really work as a team. Okay, guys, does anyone have any questions whatsoever about the scanner? Anyone have any questions? No, 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 no. Cool. Guys, we can leave it as that. We can literally leave it as that. Can you send me the link, Whoops? I missed the start. Yeah, I'm gonna send you. There's a there is a recording, guys. There is a recording. I'm gonna send you that, guys. You know, so actually, I believe there's someone in the team, right? Not this team, but someone in the team that bought a Range Rover through the Harmonic scanner. No worries. Yeah, no, okay, cool. That will be next week. That will be next week. So yeah, so Tom mentioned that this week. No, that's gonna be next week, guys. Guys, next week, right? Next week, I'm gonna show you guys how to use the harmonic picture. The harmonic picture. That's even better, guys. Right? Harmonic picture. But 100% next week. Next week. Guys, make sure you all are on the call next week. I'm not gonna show you the harmonic picture if no one's on the call. Doesn't make sense. All right, guys. Thank you so much for plugging in. Tomorrow there's a call. If you're fresh, guys, please jump on the call tomorrow. It's gonna be to do with understanding how to take signals, understanding about the buy limit, sell limit, pending orders, guys. Right, it's not going to be a long call at all. We're going to go straight into it, taking how to take signals, and that's going to be at 8:30, guys. So iPhone, Charlotte, please moving forward, right? Understand that Monday, I want you to be on the call as well. On Mondays at 8:30, I want you to be on the call for a leadership call, right? I want each and every one of us to get your 2 and 3. Right, let's get your 2 and 3. It's so, guys, trust me. We post one thing on social media. People's gonna be coming back and say, "Oh, look, let me know." Right? Yeah, Monday 8:30. Right? Wednesday 8:30. Thursday 8:30. Cool. Let's go, guys. Take care. Thank you guys so much for plugging in. Let's stay committed. Let's stay coachable. Let's stay consistent. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See you later, guys. Let me call this shit. No, bro. No way, bro.